if you were invited by Ru to go back on season 7, would you say yes?
We will have to see. I'm going to leave that as a little teaser.
Well, Saki, it's so good to see you. Welcome to Off The Runway. You're looking gorgeous and it's an honor to have you here. I think we just need to start this off by asking, how are you and how is your knee, most importantly? That's what everyone wants to know.
I'm good. I'm good. And my knee is really good as well. I'm just doing things to make sure that it's strong and, it's not going to happen again.
Yeah, that's good to hear. And that's what matters most. And obviously everyone's talking about it. Obviously leaving the show in that way with an injury must be heartbreaking. And fans were so sad to see you leave. But there's so much love and support going out your way. How did it feel in that moment, having to say goodbye to your sisters?
It was emotional. Like, I was devastated that I had to say goodbye that way and instead of being eliminated on the runway. But at least I got to say goodbye to them. A lot of injured girls don't get to say goodbye.
You were there making iconic TV, and we'd love to see that again. So, another question that a lot of fans have is, if you were invited by Ru to go back on season 7, would you say yes?
Well, we will have to see. I'm going to leave that as a little teaser. We'll have to wait and see then.
We like a teaser, but the fans would love that. We really would. And, as a fan myself, Saki, I know you're a crocheting queen, so I do have to say I put my favorite crochet shirt on for you today, made by my boyfriend Sammy. And I know you love crochet. Yeah, of course I will.
Yes, I love it.
Thank you. That was my question. I wanted to know if you loved it, so I'm glad you do. But I also want to know, what's your favorite thing you've ever made out of crochet?
Oh, I've made a few things. I mean, I'm not as good as your boyfriend with the whole show, but I did make a nice little mermaid tail blanket one time. Yeah, when that was trending. Also a nice little beanie to keep me warm in the winter.
I love that. That's adorable. I would have loved to see some of your crochet work on the show. So I would love to know, was there any crochet looks in the works, or was anything you wanted to show that you didn't get a chance to?
I mean, there's obviously a lot of looks that I have to show off still, but no, there was no crochet, unfortunately.
There's time for that. There's always time. You can make it.
Always time.
We love it. Now, of course, there were a lot of highlights on the show, and you absolutely slayed it in your short time. Everyone loved seeing what you did there. Was there anything that we didn't get to see, apart from looks, that you wish that you were shown on the show, basically, that we didn't get to see?
I think just my skills that I had, like obviously like my musical theater background, like I wanted to show that off a lot, and a few like sneaky cards up my sleeve I want to show off too. But no, I mean, everything happens for a reason, I guess. So fingers crossed.
In your time on the show, who you got close to, which was lovely, and you did make so many sisters on the cast. So who would you say you did become closest with out of all the queens?
The Manchester girls, I'm really, really close with them just because they are within the city I live in. So if, we all need a good old natter and a cup of coffee, we can just call each other up and go, right, let me rant.
It's always good to have a rant with a sister, like get something off your chest. I'm glad you've got the good company to do that. Now, of course, we mentioned what you didn't get to do on the show. Of course, there's Snatch Game. We anticipate it as fans every season. We know there's a Snatch Game every season on every franchise. Was there a Snatch Game character you were dreaming to do, and who would you have done, if you can tell us that?
I mean, I did have a plan for a Snatch Game. I was going to do Imelda Marcos, but she's a bit of a controversial character, but I was going to do her as like old and haggard, not glamorous at all. Like, she's tired, she's poor. So
I think you would have been iconic. I hope in some way we get to see you do that as a performance somewhere, because I need to see that. I think you would slay it. Now, of course, watching the episode last night, Saki, we saw Ru make the decision for a double Shantae, obviously after seeing your devastating elimination. I'm sure I know what you'll say, but do you think that Ru made the right decision? And how was it watching that episode back last night?
I mean, watching it back was emotional because you're having to relive that moment again. So yeah, that was emotional enough. But then I got to see obviously the rest of the episode and what happened after I left. And I mean, yes, like saving the girl, like the two girls, was the right thing to do because obviously I'd left and there's that spot was taken by me. But yeah, everything, like every decision made in that runway was correct, I think, except for the badge. I think it should have been shared.
Yes, there are a lot of fans saying, it could have been a triple win because, obviously we had the triple lip sync, which was great to watch. We love that. But yeah, it was a team challenge. So we see a team win. So do you think it was most deserved when Lill got that badge? Or do you think you would have liked to see more badges go round?
Yeah, no, I think more badges because they all put the same amount of work in. Like, yeah, Chanel did a lot of sewing for everyone, but Lill did do quite a lot as well. Like I was there watching her make all the accessories for the girls, so it wasn't like she'll just sat there, twiddling her thumbs, going, "Is my suit finished yet?" But she did a lot of work as well. So they should have all got badges, I think.
Yeah, a lot of fans are in agreement with you on that one, I think. And we've touched on your looks that you're going to treat us with, I'm sure, on your Instagram and your socials. We're going to steal your beautiful looks that you're going to have on the runway. And we mentioned the challenges a little bit as well, but is there any particular challenge, because you mentioned your background in musical theatre, that you would have loved to do, potentially an acting challenge or something like that?
I would not so much the acting challenge, but I would have loved to do the musical, just because that's my background, like a little bit more camp. So yeah, like the singing, the dancing, a little bit of acting in there sprinkled over that. So yeah, that the musical would have been the challenge I would have really wanted to do.
Would have loved to have seen you that, but like I said, so many other opportunities are going to come your way, and we're going to see you on the stage. So we're going to get that to you anyway. We're going to see it come to life. So I can't. Now, Saki, who would you love to see take home the crown this season? We know who you're close with, of course. You love all the queens, which is lovely. But who would you love to see snatch that crown?
Or you know what, whoever takes it, I'm gonna be happy with, because we're all just so talented. So we're all strong girls as well. Like there's no one that I would say doesn't deserve it. We all do, even me.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
not even there anymore.
You're still a winner in our hearts, Saki, don't worry. And you win the answer. You're also definitely up there for Miss Congeniality. Like, hello, you are Miss Congeniality.
I will take that out and that sash. Thank you.
It doesn't come with a cash prize from me, but we have the title, it's fine.
It's okay. I'll be happy with a crown and a sash.
It will do. Might not be from RuPaul, but it's fine. Saki, we want to take you to our next segment, which is our Curiosity Corner. Now, these are questions from the fans themselves.
Yeah.
First, we have a question from Millie. Now, Millie says, Saki, you've been doing drag for over 13 years. What's one piece of advice you'd give to new queens just starting out in the industry?
Oh, that's a really good one. Try to be an individual, because like in the era of Drag Race, and a lot of people are starting to look like carbon copies of each other. Try to find your style and what's going to work for you, because like my face would not work on someone else's face. So try to find that nice paint and style of wig, your own like fashion sense in drag. That's just find like your true authentic self for drag. We
have another question from Sammy now, another fan question. Sammy says, you performed in so many different places, from Melbourne to Manchester, of course. What's the biggest difference between the drag scenes in Australia and the UK?
I mean, they're very similar, but I guess like the UK enjoy more campier live singer type performances, while in Australia it's like the pocket rockets. It's like watching a tennis match, just like the drag queen just darting from side to side. So like they like the very high energy, like in the club type scene.
I love that. And would you say you're a mix of both? Are you a pocket rocket as well, Saki?
I mean, when I was younger, yeah, I was a pocket rocket. But I mean, I try to still be that pocket rocket. I try to mix it up now, like try to bring in maybe not so much a live singing, but like try to be campy, but still bring that like flavor of Australia.
Okay, so Abby asks, what hidden talents do you have that fans might not know about? I'm going to say besides from crochet, of course, because we know about that.
Hidden talent. Oh.
Too many to list, clearly.
There is a lot to list, but there's not really like anything hidden, to be honest with you. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
It's all out there for the world to see. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. I'm an open book. Open book I am.
Yeah, we have a question from Rita. We've kind of touched on this, but it goes a bit more in depth to it. So Rita asks, since you've got a background in musical theatre, what's your dream role to show in a performance? Oh, either in drag or out of drag.
Ooh, I am gonna do out of drag.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Bok from Wicked.
You need to manifest this. It's gonna happen. If it's written in the stars, it's written in the stars, Saki. Okay.
Please.
Now, Saki, I'm going to take you to our next segment. This is Drag It Forward, okay? Now, Drag It Forward is your opportunity and your platform to shout out another queen in the scene. It could be UK, down under, Philippines, anywhere you'd like to shout out. A queen who has not yet had the opportunity to be on Drag Race, but you'd love to see that. So, who would you love to give some exposure? Who do you want to shout out? What queen is in your mind?
Okay, I'm going to name 3 of my closest sisters.
Okay.
So, there's Giselle, Very Cherry, and Malibu the Doll. Like, there's so many that I can't even, like, there's too many to name. For
it's
real.
so exciting though that there are so many out there that haven't had the opportunity yet that we can still see. I find that so exciting. And
yeah, there's a few there. There's not even a few. There's still a lot of queens that need to be seen.
Now, Saki, I'm gonna give you a couple games. Okay, we're in our game segment now. We're gonna keep it fun. We're gonna have fun with this. So, the first one for you, this is guest judge, collab, Sashay Away. So, of course, as you can see, it's in the style of Snelk, Marry, Avoid. So, I'm gonna give you 3 big celebrity names, and you're gonna tell me who you'd love to see as a guest judge, who you'd love to collaborate with in some kind of way, and who you'll tell to Sashay Away. Are you ready?
Okay. Here we go.
So big celebs that have been in the news this week. We've got Charli XCX, the Brat Queen herself. We've got Miss Lana Del Rey, the new Crocodile Swamp Queen. And we've got Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay. I am gonna guest judge with Charli. Collab with Ariana Grande because I am her biggest fan. And I'm so sorry. I'm not all about the sad girl summer. So sorry, Lana Del Rey.
Lana's going to watch this and she's going to be very upset. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, please don't hate me.
You're not going to get invited to her swamp now. Down in
I know. Oh,
what have you done? We've got another game for you. And this is about your sisters, okay? This is Snatch That Wig. So, I'm going to give you some categories, and you're going to tell me which queen on the cast you would like to steal it from. You ready?
Steal the wig from?
So, the first one is wardrobe. So, which queen from the cast would you love to steal their wardrobe, their looks?
Definitely. Oh, there's 2.
Oh, go on. We'll have 2.
Marmalade and Chanel. Oh, their wardrobes are good. I mean, I even have one of Chanel's dresses. I didn't steal it from her. I got it from her. She gave it to me.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Saki, whatever you say. Now, the next one is dance moves. Not that I think you need to steal, because, honey, you got the dance moves down. But if you had to steal from another queen, some other moves, what dance skills would you steal from?
Octavia.
Now, comedy. Whose queens do you want their funny bones from? Which queen would you take all their comedy jokes?
Lavoie. She is so quick. Like, she is like that. Fires them out.
The last one for you, of course, we have to keep it shady up in here, Saki, of course. Which queen would you steal the best shadiness and ruse from? We got the shade.
Marmalade.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Oh, she's not shady, like, in a mean way. She's just so quick, and it just surprises you. Just jumps out, and you're like, oh, okay. You like it just takes you out. Like it's like getting winded. You're like, oh, all right, okay, cool, yep, thank you.
Would you say in the workroom she was the shadiest?
Yeah. Yes. You should even see Agrippa. She's so shady in that too.
I love it. Would you say you're a shady queen or Miss Congeniality?
If you push the wrong buttons.
Okay. I see
I'm not trying to go. Don't poke the bear.
Now, of course, our last segment, Saki, that I'd love to take you through. This is Future Realness. Now, this is your moment to kind of envision your future. Tell us what you see 5 years from now for you and what you'd love to envision for yourself. You know, a global drag sensation, of course. But what do you see for yourself in 5 years?
Ooh. I mean, I'd love to be a guest judge at some point. And I want to do stuff for like the dance industry and like hold classes and really build people up, because sometimes when you go through your training, you can get lost amongst the sea of students because there's sometimes so many in one class. Yeah, I'd like to hold like intensives and just to be like, you guys have got this, don't worry. A no doesn't mean a no forever.
I love that. That's a beautiful message to end on. I'm just going to say, watch this space, because the world truly is your oyster, and I cannot wait to see what Saki Yew does next. None of us can.
Keep your eyes peeled.
You heard it here first. Keep the eyes on that Instagram page. Let's see what Saki's doing. I can't wait. It's been so lovely to sit here and have a little chat with you, Saki. You are such a queen. You always will be, and we'll keep watching what you're doing. Slay the world.
Thank you so much.
Saki. It's been lovely. See you soon. All the best.